Greetings. Okay, so I'm a little late today. I needed to get myself together first before I got on the live. I was like really tired, so I needed to make sure my energy was all the way together. All right. All right, so if you guys are unfamiliar with happy hour, these are pre-submitted readings. These are for people that paid for their question. That's how I do my I don't do lives and just like, you know, have people just pay and ask questions, flooding me with questions and stuff on the live. It's just it's too chaotic. So I'm not accepting any more payments tonight. Please do not ask questions in the chat, like reading questions in the chat, please. Okay? Because I'm not doing any free readings on this live. This is pre-submitted questions that people pay for before the live. Okay? It's best to catch me, you guys, when I open the submissions up for happy hour every Thursday. I'll announce it usually on Instagram, always on Instagram, if I forget on YouTube. But I usually announce on YouTube as well that I'll be open for submissions for happy hour. So, yeah, if you guys did not submit ahead of this live, I'm no longer accepting any payments, you guys, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start this live, and I ask that the divine come through and give us divine light, divine clarity, energy of love. I ask for divine protection and covering over this reading for all parties that are receiving a message. Anyone that they're asking about, I also ask for divine protection surrounding them. Any type of energy that does not serve us tonight, may it be blocked out. Anything that needs to be released tonight will be released and healed and cleansed and purified out. All right, let's go ahead and let's get it. Okay, so my first person is Alyssa. And I'm just gonna, all right, Alyssa. Okay, that was really weird. All right. Alyssa, let's see, what is your question? What's Alyssa's question? How does this person feel about you? The person in question. How does this individual feel about you? How does this person feel? Divine Spirit, ask for permission to tap into the other party's energy and how they feel about Alyssa. How does this person feel about Alyssa? How does this person feel? The deck is upside down. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Cups. So this person may feel like they don't have an interest, or not interest, that they don't have a chance with you, with the Four of Cups, or that you won't be receptible to them in some type of way, what they have to offer. They may feel like you're not receptive to that. With the Three of Cups, this person could be watching you, like you guys could be in the same environment or some type of social environment, and this person watches you, watches your interactions. There is some type of emotion here. You have a lot of cups. You have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So there's some type of emotion I feel like this person has towards you. I feel like it's an interest. This person could be very observant or is observing you right now. So how do they feel? Yeah, I feel like this person some way feels like you're not going to be receptive to what they want or their desires, or clarify this. Two of Wands. So they could be contemplating how to approach you, or this person doesn't really know how you'll receive them. So this person, I feel like, thinks like, okay, I could either do this or I could either do that. So it's some type of contemplation, going back and forth. I feel like this person is curious about you in some type of way. I feel like they could be a little jealous or the possessive type. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. What is the potential of this connection? What is the potential? What is the potential? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Judgment, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords came out. So the potential is that you guys could have some type of, I feel like you guys share similar feelings towards each other. I feel like this person, it may not be as emotionally driven as you are, but they are someone that is aware of their emotions. I feel like this person does have some type of feelings, an interest in you that could lead to you both taking things, whether it's like you guys start dating exclusively. Greetings. Happy Juneteenth. Could be, yeah, I feel like with the King and Queen of Cups, it could lead to some type of like dating, like exclusively dating one another or something like that. The Five of Pentacles is like one of you or both of you deals with this energy of rejection. And I feel like it stems from the past with the Judgment card. And the Judgment is like calling that energy out. Because you guys could be successful in this connection. And I feel like this person needs to have more confidence in their future, because maybe they dealt with someone that was very cold. And it could also be like you're not really sure how to be with this person as well. Like, should I act like this or should I? Because it's like some type of fear from the past. And I feel like you guys both maybe hung up on the energy of rejection. So it could be something here, but it's like you guys got to address this Five of Pentacles energy and not allow it to take place in the connection. Let's see. Your last question. How will this date go between the two of you? How will this date go between the two of you? Spirit, what do you see most likely? Thank you. Yeah, I just feel like you guys might be in your head a lot. So it's funny that you got pairs. In the last spread, you had the King and Queen of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Swords in that one as well. Now you have the King of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. They might work really hard to impress you. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. I just feel like you both will be in your head a lot. And it's not that you can't shift this energy or that beforehand, but it looks like just the way that you guys are towards each other, or whatever current state of energy you're in now, it's picking up on that. So I feel like Eight of Swords could be you kind of feeling like trapped in your head. This person could be very, very introspective, and therefore it's not a flow here. And I feel they might be the leader of a lot of the conversation and stuff like that. So it might feel like a heavy energy. I don't feel like it's going to be a natural flow unless you guys get out of whatever this mindset is that you have, or one of you at least, you know, with the Eight of Swords. Shift your thinking, shift your process, get out of this limited mindset here, or over analyzing, or being too focused on, it's some type of being too focused in like, it's energy of being in a bubble, and it's not an expansive energy, it's not a flowing energy, and it's coming from some type of mindset. So yeah, you might want to shift that. You don't want to manifest that during, you know, a date. But that's what I'm seeing. You guys could both be over, like, you know, you guys could be very analytical over, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like this person does like you. So, okay. You have one more question. I think it was a separate submission. Let me find it. Okay, what do you need to work on in your relationships to ensure that you don't receive the short-term results? Okay, let's use these little cards. These seem to come through for the heavy-duty stuff. Thank you, Spirit, for your love and guidance. As for healing and releasing of what no longer serves Alyssa, what could be potential block or hindrance to her in her relationships? What does she need to do to ensure? Thank you. The golden mirror and the clock. Okay. So the clock says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. With the clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to take your time, because if you've been used to dealing with these connections that are one-sided in any area, you know, any type of relationships with people, any type of bonds where it may have always felt like you got the short end of the stick and the other person was always just taking, and it wasn't a balance there, you're still healing from that. It takes recognition of all parties involved, like what role did I play, what role did the other parties play, and not being harshly like judgmental towards yourself or towards those people, and just looking at it as healthy assessment and what it is that you can do to shift that energy, if that makes sense. Let me see. Healing hearts, love, and masks. Okay. So yeah, you could have like loved very deeply, or you just kind of give a lot to people, and I feel like it does come from an unconditional place. There may have been times where maybe you did give to receive, where you gave a lot of energy, or was a lot of passion, and it was driven off of wanting some type of reciprocal energy in some type of way, rather than it being unconditional. I feel like you're healing from some type of toxicity, or focusing on healing whatever this is. So with the mask card, Spirit doesn't want you to hide behind your true feelings. Like, honor what you truly feel. So maybe it's a lot of suppressed emotions and energies that need to come up. And that's why Spirit is saying to be easy on yourself and not be harshly critical or judgmental towards yourself for what happened, or with with others. Look at it as just a navigation of, okay, what is it that, you know, I needed to work on or do better, or not repeat that same pattern or cycle. So this is healing. It says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So yeah, this is some type of mending with yourself. Like, this is doing that work with yourself. So if you've been doing that, it's not something that just overnight, I'm done, I did it, it's cool, you know. And it's also layers and processes to things. So just be compassionate with yourself. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, so you got the Six of Swords. So yeah, and then you got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So this is cutting and releasing any type of blockages from you moving forward and having that peace and that clarity that you really seek and desire. So it's also, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's very straightforward. She's very honest. Most importantly, she's honest with herself too. So just make sure that, you know, being honest with yourself does not mean that you got to beat yourself up. It's just, you know, yeah, that was how I processed things. That was how I operated. That's what I allowed, or I didn't know any better. But now I do. I make peace with that path, that part of me, those experiences, so on and so forth. So I feel like this is cutting something out of the way. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. Hopefully that helped you. I'm going to move on to Miss Monica. I hope the timestamps aren't off, because the live like cut off at one point, but it let me resume. So hopefully this is an accurate timestamp for Monica. Any messages, advice from spirit or your ancestors or your guides? Okay, you're going through a transition still, and you're like in between energies, and it's not a clarity of like, okay, well, where am I at? Where am I supposed to be? So on and so forth. Yeah, greetings, so on and so forth. Where am I at? I think it was BB Drawings. I seen you, but you probably, I don't know if it's still on here. Okay. Hangman, Hermit, Magician, Death card, Nine of Cups. You got a lot of major arcana. So yeah, you're still in Hermit mode right now. They want you to know, like, you're still where you're supposed to be. You're still not done with your process of gathering. And this is, I feel like this is guidance. This is instructions. So spirit is having you in a place where it may feel like nothing is moving, because the hangman, he's suspended. So it may feel like you're not going anywhere. You're not moving. Nothing's happening. But in truth, there's a lot that's happening. There's a lot of enlightenment. There's a lot of wisdom that's guiding you forward. And I feel like they want you to be present so that you can hear the guidance. Because it's not that you're not to know where you're at. It's like being okay where you are and being understanding why you are where you're at. And sometimes it may not be fully understood, or that you fully have that knowing of why you're at where you're at. But you have enough information to guide you to where you need to be in this journey, where you're at right now on your journey. So the Magician card is, I feel this is a time that you're manifesting a lot. And a lot of things, like when you're in the process of manifestation, there's different levels to it. And one of the processes, it may be that it seems like things are at a standstill. It seems quiet. There's not, you're not getting signs of synchronicities. You may not actually physically see the results of the evidence that something's happening. So it could even be a stillness. That's how you know spirit is working overdrive, because the unseen world, we don't have full access to that, at least with our physical perception of things. So behind the scenes in that unseen world, in the supernatural world, there's a lot that's taking place. There's a lot of momentum and energy that's taking place. So I feel it looks one way, but in reality, it's a lot that's happening. And I feel like the magician, that he works with these different elements, he works with all four elements. Some of those elements are spirit, some are the physical energy, some are the mental plane, some of them are the emotional plane, the physical plane, the spiritual. So all of these energies are working together at once, as above, so below. So just because it doesn't seem like you're shifting or nothing's happening, there is a lot that's happening when you can't see it. Nine of Cups. So there is some type of fulfillment, and spirit wants you to be in a present of expectation of positive energy coming your way. Being in that energy of being present and being, it's like an energy of gratitude and fullness, knowing that you're full where you're at, and there's always more to acquire, and you'll always have more. So it's okay to be present. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay to want and still desire, but also don't forget where you're at and what you do have that's plentiful. Then you have the Death card. So the Death card also represents transformation. So you could be going through some heavy transitions right now with these cards. Yeah. Hangman, Death, a Hermit. You could be going through some heavy transitions right now. And spirit understands where you're at. And you're being guided. This, to me, it doesn't seem like there's anything, if you're wondering, like, check in you know how kids be like, are you done grading the test yet? Asking the teacher, are you done yet? And it's like, don't worry, I got this. You cool, you good. Go chill, relax. Like, just relax. Okay. Um, any advice or action that you need to take regarding your connection? Any action or advice regarding your connection? Any advice or any action that she needs to take? What's the energy? Just be present. Sometimes doing nothing is doing something. It's like that energy of allowance. Star. Yeah. Continue to put your foot in the energy. Like, it's the energy of continuing to move forward. Because, how do I explain this? Okay, so you see how she's releasing this energy and she's still putting forth into the what's ahead of her, aka her future, her destiny, her path, right? And I feel like this is she's stripped nude, she's stripped naked in her vulnerability. So it's like continue to do that inner work, continue to do that inner soul work where you're still releasing, but you're still putting into your future. So meaning the more you heal, the more it's preparing you for where you're already supposed to be and where you're supposed to go. She's already in that energy. This water can also represent that infinite energy, that infinite flow. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to continue to pour into your desires, but it's like when you pour into yourself, you're still pouring into your desires because you're a part of the bigger picture, if that makes sense. So rather than looking at this as a destination that you got to get to, it's more so of a place within self that you need to be, if that makes sense. It's a reality within yourself because it's already connected to whatever's ahead. So whether it be this person, it seems like they're not doing anything or it feels like nothing's happening in this connection, it's at a stalemate. On a higher level, again, something is happening and this energy is the Aquarius energy. So it's like a peaceful, airy, like spiritual energy where it's just like stay focused where you are, like you're at where you're supposed to be, you're at that point and you're being guided. Everything is already mapped out for you. It's also telling you to remain in that state of something that you're dreaming about, like that thing that you desire. Stay in the energy of knowing that it's already manifest, because on some level it is. Whether it manifests in the way that you think it's supposed to or not, essentially what you've asked for, what you truly desire, is already there. It's already an energy. It's already manifest. So let's see. Anything else? I don't know if that made any sense, but I just went somewhere. I don't know. The Tower. Yeah, you got a lot of strong energy, like these cards. So the Tower is like, yeah, let go, surrender, be at peace with where you are. Because you're releasing, this is the point where you're supposed to be with all of this. Like, because we have an idea sometimes of how things are supposed to manifest, excuse me, when we're too focused on our future and we're not fully present, because I feel like this represents past, she represents present, and this represents the future. She's balanced in both places. She's not too much in her past, she's not too much forward in her future. She's present in those energies where she's at. So it's like stay in that energy, stay in that balanced state. Continue to surrender and let go and release. It's not easy. Like, this might not be an easy process. And I feel like your person could also be releasing a lot too, going through heavy awakenings, tower moments, whether they be big or small. This is helping you release a foundation. And it's funny, my sister sent me a picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's like a picture of them. It looks like they're at, it looks like one of those old houses, those old school houses, like those country houses or whatever. And they're like sitting outside and the house is burning and they're looking at it together. This is like a manifestation of burning down the old foundations that do not serve you individually and you and your partner together, and you're watching those things come down. But it's like it's a bittersweet process, if that makes sense. It's bittersweet because you're watching something that you seemingly built, or some type of foundation that you're used to, or some type of comfort zone or energy that you've always been accustomed to. You're watching that crumble, but at the same time, you know that it's going to prepare an opportunity to create something new and different, and maybe even stronger after that. So how you deal with this process is all about where you're at within yourself, where you're at within your belief within yourself, or your hope within yourself, or your faith within yourself. Um, so yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know. I don't know if that made any sense. I went somewhere. But yeah, that's your reading, Miss Monica. I hope that resonated with you. And as always, much love. Okay, gonna move on to the next lady, Miss Stephanie. I think I did mess the list up. I knew I did. I had a feeling that I did. It's okay. Um, it's okay. I gotta go and fix it, because it's gonna look like somebody's missing when they're really not. So Stephanie, I will update it soon. Oh, actually, no. I'm lying. That's somebody. That's a client reading, not a, my bad. That's actually a client reading. My bad. Not a happy hour. Okay. So, Dezarae with the J. Because I have two Dejas here. One with the J. This is your reading. Okay, so we're good. I was like, okay, I made a mistake as always. I'm always doing something a little goofy. It's okay. Anyway. All right. X received a couple of texts from a person who I hadn't heard from in a while. Very hard to understand after I didn't hear anything else. What were they trying to tell me without telling me? Sorry. Ouch. My bad. You know how, I don't know, this is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull on it. But you know how people, it's like they say too much. Like, I feel like I do this sometimes when I'm reading. But you know how when people text, like, it's not always conveyed clearly how we want it to, whether it be on the receiving end or the sender's end. But I feel like this person may have been, like, saying way too much to, like, in depth, or try to make it real detailed to express how they feel, but it was like getting like watered down when it should have just been like simplistic and completely authentic to what they felt. It's like they were trying to, it was like they were trying to make it make sense to you, and they were overanalyzing it to the point where it didn't make sense, if that makes sense. Let's see though. Divine Spirit, please clarify, what was this person wanting to convey? What was this person, the texter, the sender of this message? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it was like I said, I feel like it was too much, like trying to perfect something. It was too much effort into it, and it wasn't their complete authentic self. I don't know if they had other people helping them, like telling them what they should say, or they took some other people's advice and they kind of took that with them and they try to operate from that, and it wasn't fully their authentic self. I feel like they were too focused on it sounding right, or it wasn't, yeah, they weren't communicating authentically of how they would have liked to. Yeah, it was over a lot of overanalyzing, not a lot of mental clarity as they were writing what they felt, or they weren't even tapping into their feelings. It was like clouded energy. Yep. King of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. This person could have acted impulsively, feeling like they needed to just say it, but instead of like communicating clearly as the King of Wands, I feel like they were in this state of like being trapped in their mind, very limited in their thinking, not really allowing their feelings and their thoughts to flow. It's like that connect between the heart and the mind was not there. There's a lot of anxiousness, a lot of anxiety. Let's see. Do you miss me? I'm struggling with my shadows. I'm focusing on myself. I'm quite curious about you. So this person may be trying to like fish and see how you felt. Like it was a lot of different energies, and I feel like the aim wasn't clear. So it was like part of them was trying to fish and see where you're at, how you felt about something, or how you feel about them, where you stand with them. They may have been like trying to express that they're going through something with, I'm struggling with my traumas, I'm focusing on myself. So I feel like this person was like it was like all over the place. Like what? I don't know. I just get it was a lot of vomit, like a lot of stuff coming up, but I don't know how to explain it. And I don't feel like this motherfucker knows either. But yeah, I feel like whoever this person was, yeah. That's why you gotta be careful with text messages. Like, ugh. Like, damn. Just be clear. And it's hard because you can take text messages any type of way. Sometimes you could feel into the energy of the text and the message and stuff, but at the same time, it's like you really don't know all the way what the tone is. And it can get misconstrued. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. All right, Miss Bianca. This is your reading. Bianca. All right, the question. Okay, is it the right time to leave or look for another job? Okay. I feel like right now, you're being pulled in a new direction. So I'm just gonna, let's just see. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you. All right, Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, or Pentacles, my bad. Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're not happy where you are. You may feel stuck. Spirit's giving you the opportunity, I feel like, to think this out. Like which approach you want to take. And it may not be the right time just yet to leave or to move forward, but I definitely feel like you should explore a new path for sure. But I feel like it is going to require some type of patience. It's not something that you need to rush into. Especially if it's like you're feeling anxious and it's a lot of energy coming at you at once. Like make sure the energy is right and that you're being divinely led into this. But I feel like you'll know, because there's like a disharmony here with the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups. This is definitely leaving something where you're not getting that emotional fulfillment or spiritual fulfillment in something and seeking something that actually feeds you, something that is plentiful. It's some type of, how do I explain it? I feel like you're headed in the right direction. There will be a point where you are going to take a leap of faith. So I do feel like it's going to be a time where you know it's time to move into a new direction, because I see it here. But right now it's like with this Hangman card, you're at this state where you're supposed to be for a reason, because it's not yet time for you to jump out. So in essence, you are moving already into a new direction, whether you realize it or not. It's happening on some type of level, but I feel like there's certain things that are still being played out, or things that are clearing up, things that you're also becoming aware of. And this could also be other things in your life that Spirit's also calling you to um, leave some type of energies behind or aspects of your life behind. So this is like, I feel like this is a completely new beginning, period. But in this specific area that you're asking about, most definitely, I feel like it'll be a time for you to move forward. You'll know. All right. Um, what about you stands out to this person? Ooh, personality and looks wise. Let's see. On Spirit, please give me clear guidance. I guess something about your smile or your energy is usually what people would call like a positive or happy go lucky energy. I guess something with your smile, judgment. This person may like your voice. Something with the mouth. Judgment, Two of Swords, the Hangman, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. If you're shorter than them, like, I don't know, I'm noticing the height difference in these two cards. If you're shorter than them, it's like, I feel like that's cute to them. You might be different from their type, like shorter, like you could be significantly shorter than them. Like, you know, like some couples are just like right in balance. I feel like you're kind of like, they could be really, really tall and you could be short or something like that. But I feel like this person likes the fact that you're not their usual type with the Hangman card. This person may like your mind, your intellect. It's something with the lips or the mouth, because she's blindfolded and it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like this is your lips, like your mouth. You could also be someone that makes them feel at peace or calms them down. So you have like a soothing energy. Could also be like an angelic energy with this angel and the judgment card, where they like your voice, they like how you talk, they like what you talk about, they like the sound of your voice. Something is very calming. Six of Swords. These staffs stand out to me. So you got a staff here in the Seven of Pentacles and in the Six of Swords. So I feel like this represents some type of spiritual energy, like a guiding energy. So they may feel like you are a leader type, or you're someone that, I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of like you are a leader, but you also have this energy where you're cooperative and you can also be led as well or guided. I keep looking at this person's hair, this angel's hair. They may like your hair, his little afro. You could change your hair a lot too, because it's like some interesting shit going on in these cards. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed was the angel's hair. I seen her hair. Oh, it's this way. Her long hair, afro here. Their hair is like sticking up. So it could be like you shift your look a lot, or specifically you change your hair a lot, and they like that. Yeah. I feel, yeah, you might not be this person's typical type, and that's what they like about you. Like, you're different. That's how I see this with the hangman, the judgment card. It's like maybe the people that they're attracted to could be like kind of shallow, kind of dead, kind of boring with the judgment card, these dead people. And with you, you might have like more of a vibrancy about you, or they're like people in their environment could be very boring. It's something about being a leader. I think this is a woman and this is a male child. So you, yeah, they notice that about you. And you could be very sweet as well, very receptive, very welcoming with the Six of Cups. Yeah. Let me know if that makes sense. You got 2 6s too, by the way, so I don't know if 6 means anything to you, but 6 usually is like an energy of love or compassion, balance. So they could see you in that light. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Wands is usually like the life of the party, the one that everybody looks up to, the pretty one. The Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Can also be very just naturally pretty as well, or you dress nice, you smell good, like typical girly energy. So I'm getting. All right. I think you had a second question. Let me see. Oh, no, that was your second question. My bad. Okay, that was your reading. I hope that that resonated with you. You're welcome. No problem. Be safe. Have a good weekend. All right. I'm going to move on to the next person. I don't know why I feel so drained today. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of drained. All right. Miss Nora. Your questions. What is Spirit's advice for you in regards to your connection with this specific person? Spiritual team. Divine Spirit, what is the advice for Nora in regards to her connection with this person? I don't know why I just seen the Wizard of Oz, like the beginning where she's out on the farm. I don't know why I saw that. Ooh. Spirit's about to take you on like a journey real quick with this. Like, totally new perspective. It's almost like it's a cross between the Wizard of Oz and the Twilight Zone. Like, just before something crazy happens, I don't want to say crazy, but like just before something, like what do you call it? When I was in literature in school, like they taught us like different levels of telling a story, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like the climax, basically, of the story. I don't know how to explain it. How I'm seeing it is like you're in between that, like something significant is going to happen. Spirit, what am I saying? What is this? Because, yeah, Spirit be giving me pictures sometimes and clear audience, but I'm seeing this clearly. Something with the Wizard of Oz. 4 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're about to be taken somewhere because it's like star and you're being guided. Spirit, why are you showing me this? It was like kind of like all of these unfavorable events in the beginning of the movie, The Wizard of Oz, and she got knocked out, and that's where it took her into another space or realm. So it might take some type of event to get you to a place consciously where Spirit needs you to be to give you a major download, because really what happened was she went somewhere mentally. She didn't go anywhere physically. the Wizard of Oz and all that, like the land of Oz was in her mind. It was a state within herself. She didn't really go anywhere. So this is something consciously that's happening. Um, I feel like this Knight of Cups is your guide. So this is a guide. The Star. You may not be receptible to what Spirit's showing you right now. So it might take some type of, I don't know, it's almost like a spiritual trip in a way. I don't know, that's how I'm saying it. And the Fool was at the bottom. Yeah. Let me see. What's the advice though? Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is the energy of being receptive. So you could be looking at what it looks like and kind of like, you know, kind of pouting a little bit like, it's not doing this and what do I need to do and why? And Spirit's like, we got you, but you're not looking in that direction. You're not looking in our direction of what we're showing you. You're looking at what you want or what you want to see. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like if it's coming from a place of limitation, when Spirit is doing something much bigger than that with the Star, because Spirit is trying to get you to release something as well as also put in, like, step forward infinitely, if that makes sense. So this is an energy of being receptive. They want you to be receptive and to feel more into the energies. I don't know why they showed me the Wizard of Oz. I don't know. Maybe that's something that meant to stand out to you. And it may be something that you wouldn't expect to bring you to this place. And it could even be a revelation that comes from the most unexpected event or unexpected place or person, whatever. And Spirit wants you to be receptive because it's like some type of guiding light. It's like meant to, yeah, this is to guide you. And I feel like this Knight of Cups is a guide. The guide may not even just be someone spiritually, like a spiritual guide. This could be someone in the physical that is your guide in some instance, whether it's just for a moment or that day or whatever, however it comes. Could be an unlikely place, I feel like, for sure. I don't know, that was weird. Okay. What is Spirit's advice in your life just in general? What is Spirit's advice for Nora and her life? Thank you. 3 of Cups flew off the table. They want you to relax. And this could be literally like being social and doing things that you enjoy. But I feel like this is relax. Seven of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is like not being present. This is not being, not in the state of allowance and trust. It's like these people are looking back. They're looking behind their shoulders. So it's a constant energy maybe of not trusting where you are, constantly looking back at the past, and therefore it's like it creates this mental conflict of what's ahead or your perception of where you are. It's this conflict because of what was in the past. So it's like, again, it's not a presence of just being. And I feel like this energy creates some type of worry. Like you might be worried of things going bad or if something working against you. It's a lot of clouded energy with the 5 of Swords too. A lot of fogginess mentally, and it's causing a friction and conflict. You may not trust where you're at. You may not, you may not be trusting of people, and therefore it's like, and I just had this conversation with someone, one of my sisters. We did a session yesterday, and it's like it's hard to trust where you're at presently if you don't trust where you're at. Like you don't trust yourself. It's like if it's a lack of trust within you, you're going to reflect every other thing. Like, okay, well, I can't trust this. Well, I can't trust that, or I can't trust this person, and therefore it's like the worst part of that is like you don't even trust the universe at the same time, if that makes sense. Like there's no trust in that either. So how can spirit move through you or with you if you're not trusting or allowing? And I feel like that's what they're reminding you of. And it could be some people in your environment that you have these issues with or have had issues with them where you couldn't trust them or you didn't feel like they were worthy, like trustworthy. At some point, they may have done something to harm, like, you know, to spite you or to hurt you. But where you're at now, I feel like Spirit's saying like some things in the past and Spirit needs you to move forward. You might need to work on your solar plexus. That could be energy. Your root chakra, your solar, and your throat chakra might need some work. So I hope that resonated and that helped you. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. Yeah, but it was something with that Wizard of Oz. I don't know, that was pretty interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty, that was your reading. I hope that resonated with you. So I'm going to move on to the next person. Let me sip my wine. Okay. Now where the party at? Those are very interesting emojis. What's up, Shavonda? What's up, everybody? Period. Anyone that was joined, what's up? Greetings. Hope you guys are having a good evening. I'm like tired. I don't know why. Like, not tired. It's not tired. It's like I'm spiritually high. I don't know. If you guys ever felt that, like you're here, but you're not here. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm not here. I'm like, it feels kind of good. So if I sound like I just smoked like 10 pounds of weed, not 10 pounds. I don't smoke weed, but I know what it's like to be high because I, you know. But I feel like that, and I sound like it too, probably. Like, sound like a stoner. Pineapple Express. I don't know. Anyway, don't listen to me. All right. Next person. Briana. Oh, they went to the store. Okay. I've been craving, like, certain types of fruit, and they went to the store without me, and I'm mad. Okay, Briana, how does your coworker feel about you? How does this specific coworker... Okay, 8 of Swords. That's all good. Okay. How does this specific coworker feel about you? How does he feel about you? How does this coworker feel about Briana? 8 or 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, the Tower. 9 of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, this person could really, like, be taken back at their feelings that developed for you, because I feel like the Tower is always like that shock, and I feel like you both have some type of strong chemistry, and this person could be like taken back by it, and I feel it's some type of progression of feelings, because you have the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. I feel like that's progression. Yeah, and you have the Page of Swords. So this person is interested. They're like curious. They watching. They pay attention to you. I don't feel like this person expresses it to you, or they don't express it like in a forthcoming way, outright. It's kind of non-emotional how they may express their interest towards you, or they may try to keep it, light, professional. But this person does have an interest in you. They could be very cool, calm, collected with their emotions. They don't really show you that, or they could even show you through being friendly at times as well that they're interested, but they didn't expect to develop feelings in this way. I don't feel like it's I'm in love type of energy. I feel like, it's like a crush feeling, but how intense it or how quick it got. Six of Pentacles. So they might even look at you or feel like I don't know if this person really feels like you're interested in them in the way that they are interested in you. They may feel like you're someone that pours into other people too, not just them, or they're not really sure. So it could be kind of hard to tell from this person how you feel about them as well, because you guys may keep it very neutral. How do I explain it? It's like, well, she's nice to everybody like that, or she says good morning to everybody, so I don't know if that's anything special, if I should take her smile towards me to be anything significant. And they could be thinking, or you could be thinking the same way as them in that instance, because it's like this person's giving to both parties, but it's almost like one of them could be receiving more. You don't really know. So I feel like that's how this person feels. Okay. All right. What is Winter bumping her gums about? Does he feel the same way that... Okay. I'm going to pull some of my message cards, because I feel like it kind of already went into that. But let's see. Can you tap into this person's feelings? They feel the same? Good evening, Shavonda. How are you? Do you truly want me? How will we ever get it together? A player, so beware. Oh no. Call me or text me. All right, this person does have interest, like I picked up in the first spread. I feel like they don't really know how you really feel about them. Like I said, how they're going to approach this, they don't really know. This person could be like into playing games. I don't necessarily feel like they're a player, but they could be into playing games. Call me or text me. I don't feel like that's literal. I feel like that's some type of initiating communication that's a little more personal between the two of you. With I try hard to impress you and others. Greetings from the UK. I feel like this person does try to impress you, and for you with that, it's like, okay, well, they could be a nice person, or they could be someone that is likable amongst other people. So them being nice to me, does that mean anything special or significant? I feel some type of way like this person tries to show you some type of attention. If this person is friendly and nice to others, they may make more of an effort to be extra nice towards you, or to go out of their way. So pay attention to that. But I feel like this person does have a mutual interest in you. I feel like they do, just based off of what we picked up before this question. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes to that. All right, so that was your reading, Miss Briana. I'm going to move on to Miss China. 5605. I'm not accepting any free readings, or I'm no longer accepting any payments tonight, you guys. Submissions are closed. All right. Miss China, what's your question? What's next in your life? What's next? You're very, very close. I just seen an image of somebody like climbing a mountain, and you're very, very close to getting to that top of where you're at. Like, if you feel a lot of pressure, if you feel a lot of heaviness, like it's a lot of pressure right now where you're at, like in this part of your journey. It's almost like to the point where you want to give up. Because like, imagine you walking up a mountain or you're hiking and it's hot as hell. And it's like, okay, my legs are tired. My back is tired. It's hot out here. I'm sweating. I don't know if I can do this anymore. But you're almost there at the top. That's what it feels like. One spirit, ask for your highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Highest guidance, truth. Highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Where is she headed? What's next in her life? What's next? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is like, what's next in your life is you are going to be enjoying some type of fruits of your labor. Like, it's not far from here. And this is like a place with yourself that you're getting to, but you get to see the results of this. Like, you're able to see the physical and tangible results of your hard work and effort. The Two of Pentacles, right now, you may feel like your physical world is not balanced. So it could also be the material world, like as far as your finances, as far as your career goal. You feel like some type of physical energy presence is not balanced. It's out of whack. It's how you feel. It's like a lot of movement in the back with the water. So your emotions could be up and down. And your emotions could also be projecting how you feel outwardly or what you're seeing outwardly. Three of Swords is some type of painful energy here. And I feel like you might also be dealing with some healing, some triggers. But the good thing is here is like, it's preparing you to receive the Nine of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, excuse me, going into the Nine of Pentacles. So that being here present in this energy is like, I'm able to see the fruits of my labor. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, I've acquired a lot where I'm at. But with the Page, like I said, I feel like this is opportunities, but this is also an opportunity for more growth. So you're going to get the results that you need. So where you're at right now, this is your growth process. Knight of Cups. Spirit wants you to follow and walk with this with an open heart and being receptive to how this is going to go. It could also be, too, that Spirit's bringing you people into your life. These people are going to be significant in some type of way. I don't have any major arcana cards, but I feel like this is a significant energy. Yeah. If you look in the back of this card, there's mountains back here, right here, like splitting between this water, this river, whatever, and there's a mountain way back there. So keep flowing through this energy, because I feel like it's almost like emotionally, like the biggest part of this, like the toughest part of this is emotionally getting yourself into that space where you're at peace. Like, I don't even feel like it's a mental thing that you got to get to, or something in your physical reality that's going to get you to that place of peace. It's going to be something within you emotionally, that inner knowing, like that sense of peace within you, and just flow. Like, this is an energy of flowing. Flowing and knowing. Flowing and knowing. Because you are going to get some type of energy that's like, okay, yeah, I got this. I'm doing it. Yeah, this is working out for me. Some type of opportunity for you. Spirit could already be giving you messages about this, I feel like. Like, they're already giving you a heads up that there's some type of opportunities coming your way, or it could be like a specific area. Spirit's giving you the heads up. Okay. If you have not received it yet, it's going to come. And it's like, it's like the same type of message. It's a repetitive message, like, oh, your finances are going to improve, or there's an opportunity that's going to come your way, and such and such. It's something that is like the same type of message that you get. Spirit's giving you a heads up. All right. So let me know whatever that might be. If it doesn't manifest in Virgo season, it's not far. All right. Sir, Miss Rachel. All right. Okay, though. Miss Rachel. Does this person astral project to him? Or to him? Does this person astral project to you? Let me sip my wine real quick. She's loud. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. She popping off. I don't know. Okay. All right. Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity. Ask for permission to tap into this energy. If this specific person in question, are they astral projecting to her? All right. Am I talking to their boyfriend? Thank you for your love and guidance. Thank you. Does this person astral project? Are they astral projecting to her? Give me clarity. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. I'm going to put that to the side. Okay. High Priestess. There's some type of spiritual activity taking place behind the scenes. I feel like it's sexual energies. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel it's some type of third energy here. So this person could be, and you could be, I feel like it could be fluid energy. Yeah, the Magician. So if this person is purposely doing this, or they're doing this just by their own desires or fantasizing, it's some type of sexual energy being exchanged between the two of you with these Wands cards. Your energy may be a little more stronger when it comes to astral projection or astral travel or astral, you know what I mean? This person, I feel like, is a little newbie at it. With the black cat, I feel like your energy is a little more stronger. So you could be pulling this person in spiritually. There's a lot of strong feminine energy here. But the Magician, though, he is strong as well. But I feel like he kind of... it's almost like he plays with different energies, and I feel like it's a little more of explorative, adventurous in a way. It's not fully intentful, if that makes sense. It's almost like a little child that's like, oh, let me try this, or I don't know, or just while they're exploring themselves, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They may manifest this happening. I don't feel like it's fully intentful, but it seems like your energy is a little more strong in that, or you know how to astral project in different ways because you've done it before in different situations, or you know how to pull energy in some type of way, psychically. Alrighty. That's what I'm getting. Oh my God. Winter, come on now. Come on. She gets real spicy when she's like upset about stuff, I guess. I don't know. Little kid drama. Okay. Let's see here. Next person is Miss Ivanna, 6627. Okay, let's see. I wanted to ask my guides what they want me to know about my relationship with blank. Alright, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides who lovingly guide Ivanna, ask for divine truth and clarity about how do you guys feel about her relationship with this specific person in question. How do you feel? How do you feel about this connection? What is your advice? where you're again, like, how do you feel? How do you feel? Receive. How do you view this connection? Okay. Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, Lovers. Clarify Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, or Seven of Pentacles, my bad. The Stars, she keeps coming out for a lot of people. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be open and receptive. Have an open heart about this. They may view you as being in this connection as being very much stuck in your head. You're not allowing yourself to expand further into where you've been. You may be too focused on the present energy to the point where, okay, well, focusing on the present energy is like too focused on, okay, well, what I'm seeing right now with this person, it looks like, what if it goes like this, like last time? Or what if it goes like this, which never, ever really happened at all in your life, but it's this imagination that takes flight. But it's like a limited imagination. It's coming from limitations that you place on yourself, whether it was due to past experiences or it's a fear of a potential outcome that has never even manifested or happened. It's coming from some type of limited state of being. And it could be like you're being pressured or tested in being patient with this, being patient with the growth of this connection on some type of level, or being guided to be patient with this person, or being patient with each other. And it's like causing you to kind of look at things from a not so clear place where you feel like you're not able to even see past where you are. But with the Star card, it's like they want you to work on your faith and also work on continuously letting go of what doesn't serve you. So this could be a guiding light to show you where you're at with yourself, where you're at with your goals. So are you present? Are you optimistic? Are you in faith? Are you hopeful? Or are you still stuck in the past? Are you too focused on the future to where you're not able to see where you're being led, where you're being guided? The Aquarius energy is also innovation. So it's like, again, that expansive infinite energy, you're stagnating it based off of some type of thoughts, maybe past memories or something, or past experiences. And all Spirit wants you to do is to be open. And it's kind of like a childlike heart. You got to tap into that childlike energy, because it's like maybe even a bit of a fear too. Because I see the Page of Cups as like this Piscean energy too, where Pisces are known to be dreamers, and children are very imaginative and very creative in their imagination. So it's like you're stagnating this because of this tainted perception of something, whether, like I said, it was an experience or whether it's a fear of something that's never happened happening. With the Lovers card, there's divine protection here. You are being guided. So it's like tap into that energy of the infinite rather than looking at things as limited or what if and that type of thing. And the patience is another thing here too that I feel like is like you could be tested and being patient with this whole process right now. Let's see, is there anything else? Nine of Wands. Yeah, you gotta come out of this. And if your person is also, you guys might be kind of impatient with each other and even with yourselves, or this connection. Spirit is wanting you both to come out of this wounded energy of expecting things to be some type of battle or something against you. Okay, because I feel like it's still this desire, like there's still a desire to persevere or to continue to move forward. But it's like it doesn't have to be that like as hard as it is. And sometimes you do got to grow through this process on your own. Like your person may not be there to give you that reassurance. You got to be able to give that to yourself, or trust that Spirit is not going to leave you at this point and just like, oh, well, you're on your own. So, yeah, it's a battle that you have to master by yourself, and you may not have the help of this or reassurance of your partner or the circumstance of this connection to get you through that. But it's that perseverance and that inner willpower that's still there that's going to help you master whatever these wounds are or whatever it is that you're afraid of. And if your person is also dealing with this energy, same thing. Okay. All right. So that was your reading, Miss Ivanna. I hope that helped you and resonated with you. Okay, where we at? We are at Miss Vanessa. Okay. Oop. Okay, Miss Vanessa, your question. You want to know how your person feels towards you. I'm going to use my love messages. I haven't touched them a little bit tonight, but not really. How does your person... I'm going to use both my messenger cards. How do you both feel? How do you both feel about each other? Or how do they feel about you? My bad. How does this person in question that Vanessa is asking about, how do they feel about her? Falling for you. If there was someone else, you would know. I ask around about you. I respect your ambition, your hustle, and independence. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. How does this person feel? I never experienced true unconditional love before. I don't know how to deal with this anymore. Okay. This card is wanting to come out. Yes. So if you had a question about their feelings, whatever you're asking is a yes. So this person has a lot of respect for you and a lot of love for you. They may be falling in love with you or falling deeper into your connection. There could be some type of discussion about other people or the insecurity of someone else being involved. And this person is saying if it was another person, thank you, Dezarae. If there was another person, you would know about it. This person does ask about you. Like they ask people that maybe you guys, like you both have mutual connection with, or they ask people like, you know, what would you do about this? So this person feels like this is something that they're falling into and they've never experienced this type of love before, and they may feel like your love energy is unconditional. There's no, oh, I love you because, or I love you if, or I love you when. It's just like a loving care energy. And unconditional love is expansive to any type of connection. It's not just based off of romance. So your love for them is based off of genuine care for them, and they feel this. They may also feel like they don't know how to really deal with what all of these emotions and what they're feeling, which is why they're asking people about this connection, I feel like. Let me pull some tarot on it. This person may feel like they have a decision or choice that they need to make in their life when it comes to you. And I feel like it's whether I'm going to be fully present or am I going to stay where I'm at, whether that's being in a state of fear or doubt. This person feel. Ace of Swords, the World. Yeah, they know that you come with a lot of valuable things. Like, you're very valuable to them. They also see you as, like, the prize to be won. And I don't get it, like, in a narcissistic, like, or superficial way. They look at you as a divine gift or prize. Like, they see you in a very high light, and they know, like, it's something that's very clear and apparent to them. Whether this person is fully ready to be receptive and accept this, they may even feel like you could be it for them. Clarify the world, please. Thank you. Yeah. this is like, it's like a pressure on this person. So if you guys are not fully together or something like that, or they haven't fully um embraced this connection, it's like a heavy pressure on them, because this could be to them a once in a lifetime connection, or you're someone that they're not going to come across again. So it's like, I need to choose up, or I need to make a decision. I can't sit in a limbo or stagnation. So it's becoming a little bit heavy on this individual, and they're asking for guidance from people or from spirit or something like that. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm getting for your person, how they feel. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on to my next lady, Miss Hannah. Okay. What is your ex's feelings about seeing you for the first time in over a year? What's this person's feelings? Is this... what is this? Okay, I might be tripping. Is this Sam Cooke? Or whose song is this? No, it's Otis Redding that I'm hearing, I think. Is it Tenderness? I gotta look it up now, because I don't know why I'm hearing that song playing in my head clairaudiently. Holy Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, truth, and clarity. How does this ex feel about seeing Hannah for over a year? What was their feelings? Regret. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. It hit them very hard. It was some type of regret, I feel like. Really feeling like if this person did things to hurt you, they feel like in turn they really hurt themselves in the end. Like they were really hurting themselves. They played themselves. Two of Pentacles. So they could have been feeling all types of emotions. This person could have been trying to keep themselves together. I don't feel... This person could have played these emotions off really well. This person could be like a little bit of a jokester type of person that makes light of things when they're uncomfortable, or they like laugh when they're uncomfortable, or they know how to joke about it and change the subject or shift the energy. But this person emotionally behind the scenes, this, you see how the waves is all like, this person was feeling a lot of emotions, a lot of imbalance came over them, and most of it I feel like was these thoughts coming in of regret. This person started to think about like, oh, like, I feel like it's set in. Why did I hear that song? Who is it? Let me see. Is it... Otis Redding? I think it is. I don't think it's Sam Cooke. I think it's Otis Redding. Try a Little Tenderness. I heard that. I don't know why. I don't know if that means anything to you. But that's what came. All right, let's see. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, they may want to... It makes them... And I feel like they thought it was a little bit of a childish thing, but there was a little bit of hope here that they could try their hand at this. I do feel like with the Four of Pentacles, they held back on these energies. They know how to play it cool, like I said. They know how to, like, they might be a type that comes off as real macho and all of that. Like, it's not bothering them. But behind the scenes, I feel like this person's trying to sort through these feelings and their emotions, and they may even be thinking about if they still have something to hold on to when it comes to you. Because this person is realizing that this pentacle is valuable. So they may be trying to figure it out. If this person already has somebody else, it's kind of like, it's like some comparisons are being made. Like this person does not, or they did not at the time, feel good about this at all. okay? If they hurt you, they saw, like, looking at you made them realize everything that they did to you, and it made them feel really bad. That's what I'm getting. But I don't know. Look that Otis Redding song up. I don't know why that came. I heard it. Yeah. Let me see. Was that it? I think you had a second question. Oh, no, that was it. Okay. That was your question. Hope that helped you, brought you some clarity. I'm going to move on to Miss Marie here. It's 8256. All right. What is it that you should be focusing on right now? I don't know why I forgot to do that. What should you be focusing on right now? I get spirit is like trying to like push you out. Spirit's pushing you out. Yep. It's like the cards is talking. So it's like when you developed outside of a certain, like, or you surpassed a certain level, or you're no longer able to fit in a certain paradigm anymore, or just being, this energy of being, it's like you're being pushed out, but it's, you're kind of like trying to go back into that, like trying to stay in that space, and it's like spirit's trying to push you out. Okay, where should we? Yeah, okay. They said stop. Yeah. Full card energy. This is a new energy, new paradigm, completely square one, square zero. You're at that point of anything can happen. Energy of whatever goes. Okay. And I feel like spirit is needing you to be in that childlike state to where you just like you're trusting it, like you flow with this. Because you got a lot of yellow. You got the Magician, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is solar plexus energy. You gotta be in that, like your inner willpower, your core self has to be in a healthy, balanced place, because there's some type of new energy coming in, and it's like, it's the time is now. That's the type of vibe I get from this. The staffs to me are like spiritual. They spiritually represent spirit guiding us on our path, giving us divine instructions of how to move forward. And it's also like that magical energy where you create wonders with these things, much like the Magician. So you could be manifesting, or you manifested something with the Nine of Pentacles here too. You may have already manifested something, or something is currently manifesting, and spirit is telling you that you got to be prepared for it. This is going to require you to step out on faith, not be, because I feel like, yeah, look at this. You're like in a place where you're comfortable where you are, but you're uncomfortable. Like, it's almost like this Nine of Wands is a lot of pressure, but it's like this fear of the unknown, the fear of, if you've never, I channeled a message today. I'm going to share it with y'all at some point. But it's like being restricted, or being in a place, or being down, when you get to a place where you're finally free from those constrictions, whatever, limitations on you, those, things that kept you bound, whether it was in your own mind, whether it was your environment, or you're used to being down, being hurt. So when you get to that place where you're no longer in that energy, it's almost like it's unfamiliar, it's new territory, it's foreign to you, so you don't really know how to operate or trust or walk in that new energy. But these wands, like I said, I feel like this represents your guidance and your path. So there's wands that are left behind here in the back. So spirit guided you in each and every situation that you were in up until this point. And it's like, okay, well, I got this new wand here. I don't know if it's going to be like all the other wands or the experiences I had. But spirit's telling you to move forward and to trust into the next phase. So once you do that, you've mastered something, and you're going to see the fruits of this. So whatever spirit's calling you to, It's a lot of yellow here, so you might want to work on your solar plexus, your center. It's a lot of majors too. It's like this new energy that you created for yourself, that you manifested, and you can, if it's something that you haven't fully implemented, because the opportunity is there. This is an opportunity to expand. And this could also represent creative energy too. Focus on creating, or creating your life, or creating whatever. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that was your reading. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next person. Ooh, which, come on now. I hate this stupid phone. Which is Kaylah. Okay. Kaylah, what is this person's intentions towards you? Okay, Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. What is this person's intentions towards Kaylah? What are their intentions? What is their intentions? It's a lot of cards that try to come out. Do I want to take all these cards? Spirit, guide me. Okay. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Death, and the Magician. So how does this person feel currently? Or what's their intentions? My bad. Their intentions. Spirit, what is this person's intentions? I feel with the Queen of Wands, their intentions towards you, I feel like they're passionate about building something, manifesting something with you. Could be a stable life, some type of stable emotional commitment between the two of you. Because I do see like this person thinks very highly of you. This person thinks very highly of you. You may be something that's like a positive force for them, or they look at you as what makes them happy, or someone in their life that does make them very happy, and they want some type of change. They want some type of shift, and I feel like they're very hopeful about this, or they have a strong faith that things could shift. So I feel like their intentions is to bring something new, manifest something new between the two of you. I feel like this person wants clear and open and honest communication, and they also want clarity between the two of you in this connection. Yep. They may want family with you. Their intentions are to have some type of stable, I heard stable income. So yeah, this person could be very big on stability and stuff like that. And I feel like they want to be able to provide for you. And if kids are involved, or in the future, if that's their desire, they would want that, of course. But I feel like this person also wants to focus on the newness and the rebirth and the transformation within this connection. That's their intent. So yeah, this person's very patient and very dedicated. You don't have to pull this person's arm to get them to do what you want them to do. I feel like this person also likes independence and freedom at the same time. They want things to remain light. There's a lot of yellow in these cards. So this person could be very positive. They more so operate off of their faith, or they have a strong confidence in themselves, or confidence in something spiritual. But with the Eight of Wands too, like this person has a lot of strong energies and intense towards you, like intense energies, strong desires here too. And a lot of cards came out. A lot. Yeah, this person wants some new energy. This person may look at you like you're their last. Ooh, look at all the oldies coming through. I heard Teddy Pendergrass. What is it? My latest, my greatest, I think it's called. So they really could feel that way, for real. I would look that song up. I love that song too. Yeah. You're very, you're a strong like, I wouldn't say possession, but you're very valuable to this person. You're a very valuable asset in this person's life, and they may feel like you bring them stability, but their intentions here is to maintain some stability or to manifest or create that, but in a long-standing, long-lasting connection. So, all right. All right. That was your reading. 9240 for Alexis. Okay. Alexis. Okay. So, let's see. Next job. Divine Spirit, what do you see? Next job. What is the energy that you see for Alexis with her next job? Okay. All right. So you got Three of Wands. I see the travel here. Knight of Wands. That's the travel. The Emperor. The Death card. Magician. You got some major cards here. Three of Cups. Two of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. This is going to be a transition for you. Not just the fact that you'll be moving, because I feel like this represents the travel. But what you're moving into is almost like an adventure. I feel like this is an adventure energy here with the Knight of Wands. So it's like expect something, expect some type of major shift, because with the Death card here, you could be manifesting yourself into a higher position. And this is like something that you're not used to, I feel like, with the Death card. It could be some type of leadership position, or say the reason why you're not able to find anything could be it's pushing you to start your own business or something, or go for some type of position that you're not used to, period. Because this is something that you're going to manifest for yourself. And it's like, this is a major transformation of energy. This is also asking you to step out, let go of your old energy, what you're used to doing. That's not you anymore, because it's almost like this energy is like calling you to step forth into a completely new, like you moving on a physical level. Spiritually, you're also moving into a new territory. So naturally, whatever this is, like, you're not gonna find something based off of how you used to do it, or what your common situation was, or usual title. Like, this is stepping like into something bigger or greater position, I feel like, and you're manifesting it. So you could be in your head about it, of course, with the Three of Swords. Page of Swords, a little skeptical. But the Page of Swords can also be a new way of thinking, because in the end, it's some type of celebration. And I feel like potentially by seeing something big in Cancer, but more so, it seems like this energy may take root in the fall. Something with the fall. Cancer season and fall, like, it all leads up to something. And I feel like you will be celebrating. So it's like, be open to a new way. Be open to new ideas. Because this is an opportunity that you're going to manifest for yourself. And it's like, this is completely a 360. This is a new energy. So there may be some type of